is building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To George. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. George cleans it up around the perimeter to Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. He makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively, and that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. George, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
To Curry. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Green to Curry.
Screen, see it.
The screen sets him up for 2.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
George, well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Green to Curry. Curling inside. Even to Zubats. Sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Thompson buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal
Paul
foul.
George is going to get 3 shots here. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. Almost settles for a 2-of-3 trip. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 8. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Paul George to Leonard. George to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. It's Steph for two. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You've had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To George. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Kevon Looney. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Golden State, number 13, Alec Burks. Into the game.
To Leonard.
Los Angeles, number 23.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
George, and he buries it.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Curry to bring it up. Just under a minute to go in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Willie Cauley-Stein rejects it. George off the mark. Curry into the front court. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Team foul number 2. That's the first.
Alec Burks to Curry. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Curry. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Kevon Looney pins it. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Cauley-Stein to Sean Livingston. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Livingston to Green. Beyond the arc for three, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Knocked loose. Livingston. Clippers have got it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stephen Curry with a look. Steph Curry. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 3 in this first half.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Flushes it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Paul George with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Leonard. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Ooh, he'll take that.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Gets a look. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein.
I said fast, Ed, fast.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 20.
George. Textbook defense. Down to Looney. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Leonard drills the three.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
It's a 5-second violation. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Curry. Off the mark. No good. Curling inside. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. 5 on the shot clock. Leonard. Not that time. He missed it. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, 5-second violation. Rises for the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Straight on three. At the boat. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Paul George to Leonard. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. To Green. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Curry Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Thompson. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Eight-second violation. It's going the other way. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George hits the three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry has it. Fires the three. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Williams. You practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup.
2 minutes left.
Curry. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Thompson, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1. Golden State Warriors are in.
Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. It's Steph Curry with the rock. For three, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George, defended by Thompson. Swings it to Williams from long range. That won't go. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. To Curry. Has a look. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Layup goes down. Well done.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry with the ball. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Curry, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters complete, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Curry shakes free and hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it. Curry into the front court. Down to
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. New blood coming in for both sides. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Curry to Russell. And that's a backcourt violation. Russell to Curry. 4-3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Count the basket inside.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Russell. The pass taken away by the Clippers to Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Mo Harkless with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
And the basket good at the rim.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Russell. Curry. Stephen Curry surpassing his own NBA record, his 14th three-pointer of the ball game.
And he just made me tap my own chest and touch the sky.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. George, deep left corner. Lets it fly from long range. He took the bait, and he hits.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To George. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Leonard to Beverly. Paul George to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's Steph. At the...
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Time to shuffle things up. Curry. Well defended. To Beverly. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Green. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Not today. Draymond Green swats it. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.